The internet is officially in shambles again. And this time, it's not over drama, arrests, or leaked calls. It's over something dangerously pure. Yeah, you heard that right. Pure. Chrisean Rock's baby boy, Baby Jr, just did the unthinkable. He melted the cold, meme-filled hearts of the entire internet with one simple move, showering his mama with kisses. And somehow, this tiny moment of love caused more chaos online than Blueface's last 15 Twitter rants combined. The video hit social media like an emotional grenade. Baby Jr giggling, Chrisean smiling like the world never broke her, and the comments section crying harder than Drake on a rainy night. People who swore they'd never forgive her were suddenly typing, "Oh," in full caps. Even haters had to pause their beef just to say, "Okay, this is actually cute." It's wild. One baby moment just humbled the entire internet. Forget the Kardashians. This clip made Keeping Up look like an infomercial. Fans are calling Baby Jr the new internet president, while Blueface's silence has everyone whispering louder than church gossip. But trust me, behind this adorable viral moment lies a twisty, emotional story that's sweeter, messier, and more dramatic than anyone's ready for. The internet wasn't ready for what hit them that morning. Out of nowhere, a short clip of Chrisean Rock and her son, Baby Jr, appeared online. No drama, no shouting, no chaos. Just pure, heart-melting affection. Baby Jr leaned in, grabbed his mama's face with those tiny hands, and planted the kind of kiss that could heal world wars. The video lasted only seconds, but within minutes, it had millions of views. TikTok went into cardiac arrest. Twitter turned into a therapy session, and YouTube comments read like love letters from fans who swore they'd given up on her. It was the calm after years of emotional hurricanes. Everyone had gotten used to Chrisean Rock being the face of chaos, fighting on live streams, crying on podcasts, clapping back at Blueface, breaking walls, breaking hearts, and breaking the internet. But this was different. The same woman who once threw punches was now throwing affection. The girl who turned pain into performance had just gone soft and the world couldn't handle it. "Wait, this is Chrisean Rock?" one fan tweeted. "She looks peaceful." "Radiant? Unbothered?" another wrote, "This baby fixed generational trauma with one kiss." Someone else said what everyone was secretly thinking. "That little boy did what Blueface never could, brought out the real her." And that's the thing about Chrisean Rock. She's never been fake. She's raw, she's real. She's messy in HD, but that clip flipped the narrative. It wasn't about a scandal or a meltdown, it was about motherhood, the one thing she'd been clowned for, but was now completely owning. You could feel it in her smile, the kind that doesn't need filters, the kind that says, "I finally found peace, and he's right here in my arms." Of course, the internet being the internet, everyone had their own theory. Some said it was a publicity stunt. Others claimed it was a soft rebrand to repair her image after too many headlines. A few cynical fans even said, "She's trying to make Blueface jealous." But most people didn't care why. They just couldn't stop watching. The clip spread faster than a celebrity apology after a cheating scandal. Major blogs reposted it with dramatic captions. "The internet melts over Baby Jr.'s sweet love for Chrisean Rock." Shade Room couldn't post fast enough. Even gossip pages that usually dragged her couldn't resist. For the first time, everyone agreed on one thing. Baby Jr. is adorable, and Chrisean's glow is undeniable. Meanwhile, the silence from Blueface was louder than a stadium concert. Fans flooded his comments. "You seeing this, bro? Your son loves his mama fur. This baby's energy is different when he's with her." But Blueface stayed quiet, posting random selfies and cryptic quotes like, "Ain't nobody perfect." Classic avoidance energy. But if you know Chrisean, you know she didn't need his validation anymore. That little boy had become her purpose. Gone were the livestream fights and the messy clapbacks. Now, her timeline was filled with baby laughter, lullabies, and those priceless mother-son moments that scream real growth. Fans even noticed something spiritual about it. "She's glowing like she just met peace," one wrote. That's not clout, that's healing. And let's be honest, the irony was delicious. The same world that laughed at Chrisean for being toxic was now worshiping her for being maternal. The same blogs that labeled her crazy were suddenly calling her strong. It's almost poetic. Society loves a downfall until they see the rise. Then they act like they always believed in you. Every frame of that viral video told a bigger story. You could see the way Baby Jr. looked at her, not just as his mom, but as his safe place. The love wasn't staged. It was instinctual. It was the kind of bond no PR team could fake. and the fans noticed. One comment said, "That baby don't lie. You can tell he feels her energy." Another said, "This is the realest thing on the internet all week," and that's saying something. But with every heart emoji came curiosity. Where was Blueface in all this? Had he even seen the video? Was he proud? Was he salty? Or was he too busy trying to trend again for the wrong reasons? Because while the internet was celebrating a tender mom and son moment, the shadow of that old toxic relationship still loomed in every comment section. People started doing digital detective work, comparing how Baby Jr. acted in old clips versus now. The difference was night and day. Before, he seemed restless, overstimulated, caught in the background noise of chaos. Now, calm, grounded, peaceful. Fans pointed it out again and again. That baby knows he's safe with her. He looks like he finally feels at home. Suddenly, what should have been a simple, cute moment became a cultural conversation. Commentators were calling it the redemption of Chrisean Rock. YouTubers started uploading emotional breakdowns of her healing journey. Twitter. Users were debating whether she'd finally left the toxicity behind for good. Everyone was invested, not in her downfall this time, but in her transformation. Because here's the truth the internet can't ignore. Chrisean didn't just give birth to a baby, she gave birth to a new version of herself. That kiss wasn't just love, it was liberation. It was the quiet revolution of a woman who'd been underestimated, mocked, and misunderstood, but never defeated. And while everyone was dissecting the meaning behind a single kiss, Chrisean was somewhere smiling, holding her son close, probably laughing at the fact that for once, her piece went viral. The internet was still buzzing when the second wave hit. And this time, it wasn't just love, it was legendary. Fans had already declared Baby Jr. America's baby and Chrisean Rock. She'd gone from being dragged on blogs to being treated like a walking redemption arc. But of course, this is the internet, where peace trends for 10 minutes before chaos checks back in with a fresh outfit and Wi-Fi connection. The clip of Baby Jr.'s kisses kept circulating, now remixed, captioned, slowed down, sped up, turned into memes, TikTok edits, and even fake inspirational reels with emotional music. Influencers were narrating it like a modern miracle. This moment reminds us that no matter how broken you are, love can still find you. Meanwhile, the comment section was split between "R" and "Not y'all acting like she cured world hunger with a baby kiss." Even celebrities started chiming in. Cardi B dropped a heart emoji under a repost. Summer Walker commented, "This the energy we need." And you know it's big when Boozy hops on Live saying, "Man, that baby love his mama fur." You can't fake that. Suddenly, everyone had turned into a parenting expert overnight. Fans writing paragraphs about maternal energy, like they just graduated from the University of TikTok psychology. But it wasn't all positive. The haters came crawling out from under the algorithm like unpaid extras in a reality show. Some tried to twist the sweetness into shade, accusing Chrisean of performing motherhood for clout. Others called it damage control, after her old fights with Blueface. And then, of course, came Blueface himself, ever the chaos conductor, posting subliminals like, "Don't get too comfortable, y'all forget quick." The internet lost it. "This man can't stand seeing peace without Wi-Fi drama," one user tweeted. "Sir, go play child support instead of Twitter games," another wrote. Blueface's silence had spoken volumes, but his petty shade confirmed what everyone already knew. He couldn't stand that the narrative had shifted. The world wasn't laughing at Chrisean anymore. They were rooting for her, and that shift hurt his brand more than any diss track ever could. See, Blueface had always been the puppet master of public perception. He controlled the chaos, made it profitable, turned pain into promo. But now, that baby kiss snatched the spotlight right out of his hands. The drama king had been dethroned by a drooling toddler with dimples. Within days, fans started comparing Blueface's posts to Chrisean's. She'd upload videos of her singing lullabies, feeding Baby Jr., just radiating peace. He'd post flexes, cryptic quotes, or half-baked advice tweets. The difference was obvious. One looked like growth, the other looked like ego in a headlock. People started flooding her comments with messages like, "We're proud of you," and "You're doing amazing," "Mama." Even the hardcore trolls switched sides. Suddenly, Chrisean Rock wasn't the problem child of social media anymore. She was that mom. The girl who went through hell and came out holding heaven in her arms. Still, not everyone could handle it. Certain gossip pages tried to spin a Blueface comeback narrative. digging up old clips to remind people of the good times. But it backfired instantly. The internet had already chosen its side. Memes were flying faster than TMZ notifications. Blueface trying to trend again while Baby Jr trends for love. One fan tweeted, "The devil works hard, but Chrisean's baby works harder." That's when things got really cinematic. A new video surfaced. Chrisean rocking Baby Jr while softly humming to him. No makeup, no filters, no chaos. Just peace. Within hours, fans dubbed it the healing clip. Even her critics had to admit, this wasn't PR, this was personal evolution. She's not the same girl anymore, one fan wrote. This is a woman who found purpose. Others compared her to a phoenix, rising from the ashes of her own heartbreak, glowing with that unbothered energy only mothers who've seen too much truly understand. The transformation was so complete, people started using her name as a verb. "I'm about to Chrisean my life," someone joked, meaning cut off the toxicity and glow up with peace. Meanwhile, Blueface tried one last attempt to hijack the spotlight. He posted a video holding Baby Jr, looking stiff and uncomfortable, captioning it, "Daddy's turn." But the internet wasn't having it. The comments dragged him into another dimension. "Sir, we already saw who that baby really vibes with. He looks like he's just waiting to get back to mommy." It was savage, but it was the truth. The emotional connection between Chrisean and Baby Jr was untouchable. What no one expected was how this tiny moment of motherhood would turn into a cultural reset. Suddenly, everyone was talking about forgiveness, growth, and motherhood's soft power. Think pieces started flooding timelines. The evolution of Chrisean Rock, from viral chaos to viral calm. Even mainstream media picked up the story, calling it one of the most wholesome turnarounds in social media history. But underneath all the celebration, something deeper was happening. Fans weren't just watching a mother and child, they were watching a redemption story. Chrisean had become a mirror for every woman who'd been underestimated, misunderstood, or mocked for her mess. Her journey wasn't polished, it was real. She didn't fix her image, she lived her truth out loud, and somehow, love did the rest. That's what made it viral. That's what made it stick. Because the world's tired of fake perfection. They crave authenticity, even when it's messy. And Chrisean Rock? She's authenticity with lip gloss and a baby on her hip. By now, Baby Jr had officially become a celebrity in his own right. Fan pages popped up, Baby Jr updates, Rock Jr Nation, Lil Legend Baby. He was being called the softest heart in hip-hop. There were even jokes like, "Put Baby Jr on the Shade Room payroll, he's carrying their engagement." Every kiss, every smile, every giggle was shared like gospel. And Chrisean? She wasn't even trying. That's the beauty of it. Her piece had become her PR. It was the kind of emotional turnaround that couldn't be scripted, even by Zeus Network standards. And everyone watching knew this wasn't the end of her story. This was the glow-up no one saw coming, the plot twist that made the haters reconsider, and the soft moment that reminded the world. Sometimes, love is the loudest revenge. By the time the internet caught its breath, Chrisean Rock wasn't trending for fights, breakups, or court drama anymore. She was trending for love. And not the kind of love that needs designer bags or Instagram filters, the kind that glows from within, that kind that heals everything fame tried to break. That one kiss from Baby Jr had done what no PR manager, no record deal, no network could ever do. It humanized her again for years. Chrisean had been the lightning rod of chaos, the headline that never stopped giving, the girl everyone loved to judge. She was too loud, too wild, too real. The internet loved watching her spiral until they saw her smile holding her son. That's when the narrative changed. Suddenly, people started remembering she's not just a viral moment, she's a person. A young woman who fought through heartbreak, betrayal, public humiliation, and came out holding the purest proof of survival, her baby boy. Fans started comparing her transformation to an entire era of cultural rebirth. She's the Mary J. Blige of reality TV. Pain, growth, then peace, one fan wrote. From breaking plates to breaking curses. Others said, she's what happens when you finally walk away from chaos and choose peace. It shows. The glow was undeniable. Her skin looked softer, her smile wider, her energy calmer. Even the trolls ran out of jokes. Meanwhile, Blueface's silence became deafening. Every time he posted, people brought it back to Chrisean and Baby Jr. He'd show off new jewelry, new music, new girls. But the comments section would always say the same thing. cool chain, but your son's giving out more love than you. The man who once controlled the narrative had officially been outshined by a baby with better PR instincts, but Chrisean wasn't out for revenge. She was out for redemption. She started posting small moments that most celebs would hide: messy hair mornings, baby giggles, lullabies, diapers, exhaustion, joy. She wasn't performing motherhood, she was living it. And that's what made it powerful. Fans could feel it. The piece wasn't fake. It was earned. The real tearjerker came weeks later when she went live holding Baby Jr, talking to her fans with no makeup, no drama, just raw emotion. "Y'all, I used to think love hurt," she said, her voice trembling. "But this right here, this love heals," the chat exploded. People were crying, typing paragraphs, sending hearts, and "you deserve this" messages. It was the internet's version of a standing ovation. That moment sealed it. Chrisean Rock had officially rewritten her story. She didn't need Zeus Network to script her next chapter. She was the story. The same people who once laughed at her pain were now rooting for her peace. Even blogs started using softer headlines. Chrisean Rock glows in motherhood. Fans praise her growth. Baby Jr turns haters into believers. It was like watching the internet collectively unlearn its cruelty for a second, but in true Chrisean fashion, she didn't let it get to her head. She knew peace was fragile in a world addicted to chaos. So she moved differently. No more responding to every jab, no more public explosions. She'd mastered the most powerful clapback of all: silence. And when she did speak, it was with purpose. Every post, every caption carried that subtle message: "I survived it all and I'm still smiling." And Baby Jr, he became her little sidekick, her daily reminder that life goes on. Every time he giggled, every time he reached for her face, it was like the universe whispering, "You did it." He wasn't just her son, he was her proof. Proof that you can walk through fire and still come out soft. Even the haters had to surrender. The same trolls who used to mock her now commented things like, "I can't even hate, this is beautiful." Some even admitted, "Maybe I judged her too soon." That's when you know you've won. When the people who threw stones start building altars. And while Blueface kept trying to bait headlines, Chrisean didn't bite. She had moved on from clout to clarity. Fans noticed she stopped reacting, stopped arguing, stopped performing pain for views. One viral tweet said it best: "Chrisean ain't in her villain era no more. She's in her peaceful mama glow era, and it's iconic." It was poetic. The girl who the world once called a train wreck had become a symbol of transformation. She wasn't begging for love anymore. She was giving it, and the internet couldn't stop watching. Every laugh, every kiss, every tiny gesture became proof that sometimes peace doesn't arrive with applause. It arrives in diapers, giggles, and chubby baby cheeks. By the end of the month, Chrisean and Baby Jr weren't just trending, they were inspiring. Fan edits flooded TikTok with captions like, "Healing looks like this." Others made compilations titled, "From Chaos to Calm, the Chrisean Rock Story." The views skyrocketed. People weren't just watching for drama anymore, they were watching to feel something. Because in a world addicted to noise, Chrisean's silence had become revolutionary. Her growth became the plot twist no one saw coming. The internet had turned her into a villain, and she flipped the script without saying a word. And that's the beauty of it. She didn't need to fight for validation anymore. The love she'd been chasing from everyone else, she found it in the tiny arms of her son. So when Baby Jr kissed his mama that day, it wasn't just cute, it was cosmic. It was the universe saying, "You made it." And deep down, the world knew it too. The once broken girl had become the blueprint for resilience. Chrisean Rock didn't just go viral, she found herself. And this time, it wasn't for views, it was for peace. And there you have it, the moment that stopped the internet and started a healing era. Chrisean Rock didn't just go viral, she went vital. One little kiss from Baby Jr turned chaos into calm, headlines into heartbeats, and haters into witnesses of something pure. It's the kind of transformation Hollywood wishes it could script. But this was real. So here's the question. Are you watching this story unfold, or are you part of it? Because every time you hit play on a clip like this, you're not just watching a celebrity, you're watching a woman rewriting her own narrative in real time. That's history with a baby bottle and a heart full of grace. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you think Chrisean's finally free from all that toxic energy? Or is this just the calm before another Hollywood storm? Either way, one thing's clear. Baby Jr didn't just steal hearts, he stole the whole show. And while you're here, Don't forget to smash that like button like it owes you child support. Hit subscribe like you're claiming your spot in the front row of the next viral moment. And turn on those notifications, because on this channel, peace and chaos drop back to back like mixtapes. This is Celeb Rux, where the drama meets the diary, where fame gets messy and truth gets loud. We don't just spill tea, we serve it in platinum cups. Stay tuned, stay loud, and remember, in the world of fame, the spotlight never sleeps. And somewhere out there, another scandal, smile, or baby kiss is about to make the internet explode all over again. This is Celeb Rux, where every story rocks louder than the fame itself.